on now is bingos. Now, how many of you have done a bingo before or been to a bingo? Awesome. So this one is a little different, and I'm hoping that maybe you can take some of the ideas and use them either in your own bingo or to have, you could incorporate it into a party as well. So the way I do my bingos is I have a free bingo. So I don't charge anything for the tickets at all. Hang on, I just gotta see my notes. Okay, so we will be playing a game of bingo. Everybody has some bingo cards in front of them, and there's two different colored cards, and everybody will have a different amount of cards, so don't worry if you've only got one, and don't worry if you've got five. The way that I do my bingos is you have an orange card, and the orange card is the free card that you get just for attending. So I'll give you an orange card if you registered attending on Facebook, on the Facebook event. I'll give you another orange ticket if you shared the event on your timeline. I'll give you another orange event ticket for being on time, so that's your on time draw. I will give you an orange ticket if you bring a snack to share in Tupperware. I will give you an orange ticket if you bring a friend with you. So these are all free tickets that you get just for coming, and really, really easy things to do. So when you come to an event, you might have one ticket just because you got there on time, or you could have 5 or 6 tickets if you did those things to increase the attendance at my event. Now the purple tickets that you've got, and they can be any color, these just happen to be the ones that I pulled out today. So you earn the purple tickets for hosting a Tupperware party at my bingo, for having 3 or more friends come with you, for bringing a $50 or more order for your consultant, or me, for dating a party to be held in the next 3 weeks, or for hosting a party and closing it prior to the bingo. So if you hosted a party and then came, so in the last 3 weeks. And then you also get a purple ticket for joining my team, or our team. And now, on every single table, I put a bowl of tiny treasures. So usually citrus peelers, snack cups. To be honest, it's not usually tiny treasures. It's things that I've got sales credit for. So I hate buying sales aids because I don't earn any sales credit on it. So when they have the big sets of like snack cups and Tupper Minis, I buy those sets, and then I will use those as my gifts and the bowls on the table. So every single table has a bowl like this on the table. I try and usually make the bowls exclusive bowls as well. And then I have a table like this set up with bingo prizes. And so and there are smaller prizes, so usually $30 to $50 price range. So this is the kind of prizes that I will put out for my bingo. Now, when we start playing, I call the numbers really fast, and we'll do that in a minute. But if you win on an orange card, you get to pick a prize out of the bowl on the table. If you win on the purple card, you get to pick one of the prizes on the table up here. But I've got a little twist to it. So let's play a game, and I'll show you how it runs. I do usually use cards, but I forgot to bring them today. I have used an app on my phone that calls the numbers, but I find it calls them too slowly. So I've got some reusable bingo cards that I'm just going to call the numbers on here.
Jen, is everybody supposed to have a purple one?
Everybody's got different amounts because if you've only got one card, you
Yeah,
just
I
pay
only
them
got
on
one
time.
color.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Then you need to join my team to get a purple card.
Okay.
So you need to
I'm
stay
on
in
your
a party.
team.
Okay. Okay, and sorry, I do play about I think it's 4 or 5 games. So when I do an on-time game for my just on time, and then I'll do a demonstration of I'll make something from whatever is on sale or whatever's in the kit. So I do one game, one demo, one game, one demo, one game, one demo, and I always end with a big game. So we're gonna, I start usually with 4 corners. So I will say, I'm not going to show you that, that's the one I'm calling. So I'll start with, you have to get the 4 corners, and then I usually do a cross, and then, a T for Tupperware. I'll do a T for Tupperware. Everybody always asks if they can go across the middle, but I say across the top. And it usually ends up being a blackout. And 1 line I do as well. Okay, so.
Chantelle, there was a question at our table, and like, I know the answer, but the question was, do we mark all the cards?
Yes. So if you have 10 cards in front of you, you're going to mark all the cards. So I do give out new cards each time for each game. So if you play 3 games, it's easier if you've got somebody helping you to hand out the cards, or you can use the reusable cards, and I'm going to be giving some away tonight.
So if I start at the very beginning and I have, like I right now have 3 orange cards, I'm using 3 orange cards for this game, then you're gonna give me 3 new orange cards?
Yeah, correct.
And then for every game, so then halfway through if I decide, well, then I'll join, then you'll give me a purple card?
Yes.
Okay, so I might only play the purple card for 2 games?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That's what you decided right now? Yeah.
Okay, but I say, like, these are brilliant.
Yeah, so these are reusable, so you can just, so you get the, you just push the number across when it's full, so then you can keep on using them for the same game. But they are pretty expensive to buy.
I just wanted to show, so you do the same thing with these, so you'd have, like in your example, Crystal, you'd have 3 of those, and then later you might get this one added, and you can play these for every game.
Right.
Yeah, instead of handing out it's a lot less time. It's a time saver to use the reusable one.
You basically just have to have someone at each table delegated to be like the card passer.
Or use the reusable ones.
Yes.
Yeah, but you have to buy them.
Yes.
It's more of an investment up front, which might be fine for me, but might not be fine for everybody.
Yeah, correct.
You could also buy these and get them laminated, and then you could.
Yeah. So some people have done that to laminate them, and then you can just use reusable waterproof markers or whatever. Yeah. Dry erase markers. Okay. So we're gonna start this one. We are gonna do a T for Tupperware. So that is across the top, down the middle. Is everybody ready? We've got B3.
Tommy's stealing my card.
B3. I18.
I am actually so excited at this
I18.
point.
B14. B14.
Just like, come to
N41.
I know time.
N41. G49. G49. And I do call them this fast. I don't do funny sayings or whatever with the numbers because I don't know any of them. 062. 062. And people often will be like, oh my gosh, what was that? Tell me again. And I'm like, nope.
No.
G55. G55. 074. N44. N36. 067. It's not about the bingo. People are coming to play bingo, but it's not about the bingo. You don't want them playing bingo, you want them looking at the Tupperware. G58. G58. N33. N33. B2. I22. I24. G53. So when you have just one number left to get, I want you to stand up. 061. 061. 071. G46. I21. I-17. I might have said that one, sorry. B10. No one's getting close yet? B15. That's actually a blackout on my card.
making a T, right?
Yeah, T. Capital T for Tupperware, not upside down T. N35. N42. N31. B2.
That one's already been.
Oh, it has two. I-17. That's been called too. G51. Usually I have cards. O-72. O-64. G56. G50. N45. I-26. Ooh.
No.
I-16.
Boo.
I-19. B5. B9. I-23. O-61. G52. This is hard for me too. N33. No, that's done. N39. N43. I-29. N37. G59. Okay, so when you, I forgot to say this, but you need to say I love Tupperware anytime you win. I love Tupperware. Okay. Awesome. Don't sit down. No one sit down yet. Okay. That's awesome. Did you win on an orange card or a purple card? Orange card? Okay, pick a gift off the table and let's keep playing. Who wants to keep playing? Alright. B4.
So just to,
So I love Tupperware?
sorry, there's just a little bit of questions over here.
Yeah.
This bowl would actually be on the middle of every table, so what Chantelle's saying is you pick a gift off the middle of your table and keep playing, but it's not there right now, it's like a visual.
Yeah. So take a snap. Yeah. Pretend you took it. Oh, table.
Yeah, take a snap from the middle, yeah.
Take a snack from the middle. Okay. O67. So say I love Tupperware. Okay, awesome. Did you win on an orange card or a purple card? Orange. Pick a gift off the table. And well, who wants to keep playing? Let's keep playing. Okay. G48. N42. O70.
17?
70, yeah.
Woo! I love Tupperware.
Yay, Heather, did you win on an orange card? Or, okay, pick a gift off the table and let's keep playing. So I keep playing until at least, well, I keep playing for as long as I want to. But usually I keep playing until somebody has won on a purple card. Who has a purple card that's close? Yes. What? I-20.
I love Tupperware.
Yay! Did you win on a purple card or an orange card?
Purple.
Purple card. Awesome. So you get to pick off the table here tonight, or I've got this $400 worth of Tupperware right here, and I will pay for your first installment $39, and then all you have to do is have a party, or pay $71 in 2 months. Which would you like to choose? Yay! Who wants to keep playing? So I keep.
Would she get another purple card then if she chose the kit?
I don't give her another purple card if she chose the kit already. But I keep playing until I've given away as many kits as I want to give away at my bingo. So
Way
that-
better to invest money in someone getting a kit than someone getting big prizes.
Yes. So if I bought this set to give away at my bingo, I'm probably spending $30 on it, or let's say it's consultant cost. So this is sample's $35. Okay, so that's about it. So it's the same price as this is going to cost me. And I've got a new team member. I've got, I'm getting the Say Yes, the welcome bonus. I'm probably going to get the activation bonus as well because I'm going to convince them to have a party. Often I will get them to date a party for our next bingo. So I'm like, did you guys have fun here tonight? We're going to be hosting our next bingo on this date. And if you sign up to, and I'll say this before the last game, if you sign up to host your own party here or your launch party, you can just bring a few friends, and then that's going to be paid off for you. You won't have any payment to make in 2 months. Yeah, so that is how I do my bingos. Does anybody have any questions?
I've been doing bingos for a long time, and I've been doing them the same way. How would I really explain how I'm changing? Because I have some people that have been coming for a long time. So how am I going to, they're expecting my normal bingos. So how would I do this transition?
So I would rename it. Call it a Taparingo bingo. Call it something fun. So it's not about the bingo, it's about coming to have fun. I do something else as well, I forgot to mention. I do king and queen of the bingo. So at the very start of the night, I will have the person who has collected orders from friends. So this would be posted in the event. If you come to my event and you've bought orders from like 5 of your friends, you've got the most amount of orders, then you are the king or queen of the bingo, and you get to pick one number, and every time that number is called, you get to pick a gift off the table. So in all of the games. So you usually end up getting like a whole stack of gifts. Did I miss anything? Consultants. I get questions on whether consultants come, what they get. And so a consultant is able to play, and they're able to get all of the same things as everybody else. So they have to, if they want a ticket, they have to be on time. If they want another ticket, they have to bring a friend. They obviously can't join, and they can't date a party. Well, I guess they could date a party. I'd be okay with that too. But if a consultant is not on your team, then you need to talk to their director to see, if you're a consultant, you're holding the bingo, you need to talk to the other person's director if you don't want to be providing the prizes for those consultants all the time. That's just fair.
Do you do, like gifts for people who bring 3 or more guests, or do you just gift with the bingo cards?
Just gift with the bingo cards.
Okay.
So it's not costing me anything.
Yeah.
It's costing me a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And you'll see that consultants don't have, like, I know that you get a lot of consultants coming to your bingo.
Yeah.
There's no value in consultants coming by themselves just to play. Consultants need to bring a guest to get or 3 guests to get the bigger tickets, the bigger prizes. And often, so I give them the option, if a consultant wins, they get to choose off the table, or they get to choose the kit, but they have to find somebody to sign up for that first payment.
Do you charge at all for them to come play bingo and then give a gift, or that you're just gifting for
Free.
doing something?
Yeah, just for doing something. It's free.
So then let's say if I'm a consultant at the bingo and Melissa's my guest and I win and I brought Melissa, then I won on a purple card, then you'll pay for Melissa's kit because I've decided.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, if you're a consultant and you win, and you can choose the kit, but you have to find somebody in the next 24 hours or however long to join. Yes.
Do any of the people doing bingos, like let's say I've never done one, I've never been to nothing, could I just go like to watch, not even to play, just to see how it's
Yeah, well, you're more than welcome to come and play too.
Yeah.
Just be on time or register for the Facebook event. Or if you're a consultant and I need help, like this is going to take time to hand out these tickets, you can come and be my helper if you just want to watch.
Yeah, well, it's really intimidating, like, there's nobody around me, so
Yeah.
I really just wanna see how it's done.
So what you could do, what I suggest that you could do you have any parties dated? No, okay. So maybe that's an idea to get a party dating. You can say to your friends or family, I really want to try out this new idea. I've got a bingo party. All you need to do is invite a couple people over. So it could just be very small. It could be 5 people, and we're only going to play one game of bingo. But same idea. Everybody gets a free card, and maybe you give out your cards for helping with your demonstration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So when do you do your demonstration?
In between each game. Yeah, I think I do 3. I usually do 3 bingo games, and then I do one at the end, and I call it the big bingo for the big prize. But really, I give away the kit every time. So BIG, so only BING are in there. You explain that better.
Yeah, I was just looking at my notes. So the way that, where this idea came up for the free Tupperware bingo came from our FSRC. Who knows what that stands for? Filthy Stinking Rich Club. Okay, so if you're wondering what that was. So does anyone know where that saying came from? So I think I mentioned, so in Tupperware, there used to be this little doll named Maudie, like a little puppet, hand puppet, and they'd bring her on stage at Jubilee. At any time something wasn't going right with Tupperware, they would make fun of things. So for example, she would come out and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe the spiralizer just came out and it's already on back order. Or, oh my gosh, I can't believe this error was in the, whatever. They would make fun of things that Tupperware did, made errors about, or things that weren't going well. And her saying was, we all should be filthy, stinking rich. So right around that time, this group of business leaders formed this group called the FSRC, and it used to be US people only, and we were the first Canadian group brought in. And now there are 6 of us, 6 different business leaders with companies where we share training. So one of the training we got was from Pam Clift from Champion in Ohio. And she has like the sweetest accent, and so she says things in a way that it's harder for me to say, right? Because there's just vocabulary that isn't used. But just like Chantelle said, she calls it Tupperware Ringo Bingo. And she'll say at the beginning, if you're looking for a bingo, or like regular bingo, there's a hall down the street where they run regular bingo. Today we're doing Tupperware Ringo Bingo. And so she kind of talks it up, that just like Chantelle said, it's about the Tupperware and not about the bingo. Okay, and so was it the big?
Yeah.
Okay, so she'll say, so she says, there's a word, there's an F word tonight. And she doesn't swear, this lovely lady, unless you get her one-on-one. You can influence people to do things one-on-one. But anyway, so she says, there's an F word that if anyone says it tonight, you're gonna get a ticket, or you're gonna get a you're gonna get a prize. Anyone know what the F word is? Free. And there's an O word, because, don't you like it? Don't you like Tupperware? What's the O word? Opportunity. So she says, anytime she says the word free or opportunity, whoever's first to call it either gets a ticket or gets like a little prize, right? You can decide how you're gonna do it. And she plays it up because people are listening for those words, okay? So the other thing she talks about in Tupperware, there is no no's. So on this one game, just like Chantelle said, we're gonna play the big game. In Tupperware, there's no no's. So cross out the N, cross out the O's. We're gonna play the BIG game. That's the big game, right? For the big prize at the end. And she only plays those 3 columns, right? So obviously, yeah, blackout on the 3 columns. Yeah, so just those 3 columns. Because we're gonna play the big game. So she makes it fun, right? And she's evolved it over time because their bingos now have like 100, 150 people, which is different than what you would have when you first start. And they actually run 2 a month in the same location because of how many people. And actually at their bingos, consultants pay a $5 fee to host their parties there at the bingo. So there's no charge to anyone to come, but consultants pay $5 to host their party there. And people are coming, hosting their parties because they want to be the queen of the bingo. They want to get, in Chantelle's example, the purple cards, and they want to win the big prizes. Okay, so they play a big game, and they say for the big game, we're gonna have a big prize. And so it would be like a previous host gift or something like that. So picture the freezer mate set. One person would come out from the back. Now, you have to remember, they probably have 3, 4, 5 directors putting on this event. This is not what is going to be your reality if you're starting tomorrow, but you can visualize where this is gonna go. Okay, so let's say the freezer mate set there. So one person would come out of the back being like with this one freezer mate set. And then she would say, well, this is for the big game. Do we think that's enough? No. So then a second person comes out with the rest of the host gift, so the second half of the freezer mate set, and that's what they're playing for in the big game. So then at the end of it all, let's say there's 2 winners. Okay, so if there's 2 winners for that big game, she would ask, okay, so Colleen and Janisa, you're the 2 winners. Do you guys want to split that set in half? Or should we do a playoff and one of you will win? Now, I would add Chantelle's example and give them the kit option because honestly, the kit's gonna cost less than that and you have to definitely have future business. But I'm just sharing what she does. And she says, like 99 times out of 100, they decide to split it and each of them go home with half. So if you do have 2 winners, you still have 2 people who are happy because they can split it. And it doesn't have to be an exact split like that. Like it could be like this is the prize and they could decide to split it. So one person would take this and one person this, right?
So I get asked also, what if I get more than 2 people win at the same time, like on the same card? And that's okay. Like I said, I give away lots of prizes. I don't care how many people win. I just keep playing until I don't want to give away any more kits. I think the last thing that I do is I play the Biggest Loser game. So has anyone here not won tonight? Won a prize here tonight? Okay, great. Let everybody stand up, pick one bingo card. Pick one bingo card and stand up, everybody. So now, the way this game works is, and this one's a fun one to play. The way this one works, when I call your number, if the number is on your card, sit down. Okay? B2, B6, B3, I-17, N35, D51, O72, 4 people in, G56, N30. We have the Biggest Loser in the room. And she's gonna get to pick from the big prizes or the kit as well. That's it.
I got a question. So at the end, you do like a big game, like your last game, is it a blackout game?
No,
So it's the VIG.
VIG, yeah.
Okay.
It depends. I change it up. I usually do 1 line, and then I do 4 corners, and then I do T for Tupperware, and then I do big or blackout.
Oh, okay.
And then the Biggest Loser.
So when Pam trained this too, she also plays other games in between because as Chantelle did, like the bingo games are fast. So it's not about bingo, it's about the demos in between, which obviously you saw lots of demos yesterday, so we didn't need to do that now. But she plays this game called Tupperokey, and they play this at every single event. And so people who have, like the Salesforce members there, know to get their guests up to the front of the room for this. So they've already prepped them because they know. Because she says, okay, so who is our 5 most excited guests? I want you to come on up to the front. Okay, right here. Okay, so I want you just to pick any product right here, not this one. Any product. Oh, okay, well, you can pick. Any product here or here. Yeah, just pick a product. Okay. So what you would pick? Want one of these? Yes. Which one? Okay. Okay. Power Chef. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then she says, yeah, so yes, and exactly like this, because she says everyone turns their back to the audience and gets to pick a product, and it's always products in the kit or in the host gift that are right there, and they're picking off that table. Okay, so now I want you to face forward, And these are gifts, remember. I want you to demo this product as though you're going to get $1,000 for this demo that you're about to do. You're not really gonna get $1,000, but I want you to demo it as though you are. Just pretend that you're Tammy Bell, like be the real you.
Okay,
It's
so this,
easier.
I really wanted this color and I liked it, so I went up there and got it. So this is obviously really amazing. You can't open it, but you can totally put your Advil in here. You can put your whatever you need in here. You need like all.
Grocery bags, my grocery bags.
Okay, Marjorie, you sell it.
Marjorie wins.
Most awesome little snitches you can get, because you
I
can
feel
get a grocery bag in one of them and throw them into your purse. You can go into a store anywhere, and you can take that smidget out, open it up, if they ask you, you need a bag? No, I got my own. And it just promotes Tupperware.
Okay, so, Marjorie gets points. Okay, so, but this is exactly how it would be. So, okay, I'm gonna let you talk.
This is a hamburger press, and it's great because you can make your own hamburgers and then freeze them, and then when you just want one or two, you can take it off from the bottom and put the rest back in the freezer.
Awesome. Now, these people are super knowledgeable about Tupperware right now. So, but seriously though, so this is all prepped in advance. The people who are most excited come on up, and they will say the silliest thing. Like, I was actually expecting Tammy to go with this, like that these would, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't understand it.
But the point is, they say silly things about the Tupperware. They say, okay, Tammy wants to read you. Okay, let's hear yours.
I like the colors, and you can never have enough bowls.
Okay, so I want you to demo this product as though you're getting $1,000. Who's gonna pay? $1,000 for your demo.
I honestly don't know what to do with it, but I think we can go like, I think we'll put it down, and maybe I'll just vent it. Look at how beautiful it is, and the nice, like,
What is it?
I don't know. But I can hold on to it here, and I mean, you know, there's places to put, I don't know, maybe we can store something in the bottoms here.
Okay, so you're like really playing along as though you don't know, because you know about this. Okay, so I want you to be you know about the Power Chef, and I want you to give us, well, I want you to be Tammy Bell. I want you to pretend, be who you are, know what you know, and I want you're gonna win this, because you saw everyone before
You
you.
have no competition.
Okay, so I want you to sell us on this Power Chef.
This is the Power Chef. It is the most greatest thing. Everybody needs this. You do chopping for almost every single meal that you prepare. It is quick, it's easy.
That's what she said.
Why not? Put your vegetables, fruits, anything like that. It's quick, it's easy. You can make a dip, you can make fresh salsa with it. Chop your onions, no more crying. Pop this baby on here. If I can. And then just pull.
Okay, so I think we have our winner. So the idea is these people are crazy. They're coming up here. They might say the right thing. They might say the wrong thing, but they're selling on the product. So similar to what Crystal said, she does at her parties, right? You get other people to talk about the Tupperware. That's exactly what this is like, and it's part of the Tupperware bingo. I've been to Tupperware bingos. Here's what people look like to me on a regular Tupperware bingo. You can tell who needs to dye their hair. Change your Tupperware bingo to being about Tupperware and less about bingo, and you're going to see success in building your business. You're going to get results, right? Let's give these ladies a round of applause.
Do you fix around, like, do you then talk about the products that they're holding? Like, obviously, some people are gonna think the mandolins for storage.
She's from Alberta.
But do you then go through what those products actually are? Like, do you
absolutely. We've played a similar game, and we haven't called it Tupperokey, where people have shared what they think, you know, different uses for products, and you'd obviously share what the real use is. Now, in that case, you would be demoing that one too, right? 'Cause it's
But
the
also,
Say Yes offer.
you only gave me half of it. I didn't have the top part.
That is true. You know what, fair enough, 'cause this would have been the hat. No, but you guys played along and that was fun. And what Marjorie did when she was like, oh my gosh, no, Tammy, it's about this and putting that will actually happen if you get the right people up there because they're excited and they want to get their fingers. The other one is, the other thing that she shared with me last time, I don't even know, I've never done this in a bingo, but is the good neighbor bingo. So when your guest wins, so like Chantelle has a guest, like who, it was Crystal. Crystal won on a purple card. So when she wins on a purple card, her consultant wins too. So it's like called a good neighbor bingo, or good neighbor bingo. When I win, you win. You don't have to do that, but just another idea. And again, like Chantelle said, some of these ideas you could use at your Tupperware parties too, and things like that. Any other questions about bingos for Chantelle?
Yeah. So is it 2 hours?
Yeah, it's the same time as any regular event.
How many you do 4 demos at the front?
I do a game, a bingo, I do a bingo, a demo, bingo, demo, and then a bingo, yeah. 4 bingos, 3 demos, I think.
4 bingos, okay, and do you do table demos?
It depends.
Depends who's coming?
Yes. If there was a lot of consultants in the room, I would probably take out a demo and do table demos instead,
Okay.
or as well. But if it's just me and I haven't got any consultant support, then I wouldn't do table demos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always demo the Say Yes offer, the welcome offer, and the bonus activation offer, and the Power Chef. So if it's the mandolin at the moment, I would do, I would probably do bacon wrapped cherries, I would do apple nachos, and I would get people to come up and do it, and I would give every table a plate of apple nachos. And I would do something in the Power Chef. Those are the 3 right now. So probably salsa.
How do you keep your guests, and like when you're doing your demos, don't you find that they get sidetracked and start talking and
No, because
just
I
wanna
give them
yell
more
at them?
tickets for helping me.
like
You're not doing the demo.
I don't do the demo, no. I get, so if they want to come up and help do the demo, then they get more bingo cards. So then they've got more chances to win. So I find that people come up.
So this was a new idea too that Pam had said they've grown to 150 people, and she said sometimes it was a struggle to keep people's attention. So this was an idea she did. Again, I've never tried this. So again, this is when there's multiple people putting on the bingo, so you need to keep that in mind. But let's say Chantelle was doing the demo at the front. I'm calling the first bingo game in between. So she's gonna do like 5 minutes of the demo maybe, or 2 minutes or something, and I'm gonna call 2 or 3 numbers, and then she's gonna go back to the demo, and she says, what's happened is, because Ellen does her demos, and she calls the bingo, and she says people are forced to pay attention because it's at the same time. So, but I mean, again, I've never tried that. We could try that.
Yeah, I haven't tried that either. I was like, I couldn't even wrap my head around it.
C5.
Any more questions?
When you say the big prize at the end is the kit, is it actually the kit or the same option that you gave before?
Yeah, so usually the last prize of the night, I will do full payment on the kit. But you don't have to. I usually that's what makes the big prize big.
How many people offer a kit or kit payment at their bingos or events now? So people understand why to do that?
Did you have a question? Cool. All right. So how many people are gonna go out and do a bingo now, or pre-bingo?